Hello, what is up? This is my Nissan GTR setup for GT3 at Redbull Ring. Without further ado, here's the lap. Alright, so, when we go up to the first corner, you want to be, here's 5th gear, then you want to go into 6th. And then you want to ride this rumble strip a little bit, brake between 150, down the 3rd gear, try to chuck it in there as hard as you can. Now, I messed it up a little, I got on that curb, I could have probably gone a little slower into the corner, and not used as much of that curb. Probably lost 0.2 of a second there. Now go up again to 6th gear, keep it tight through here, you don't want to go wide out there. And then again, brake between 150, then kind of chuck it into that apex. Make sure you hit that apex as soon as you get off of it on the throttle. 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, and then of course 6th gear. And so you want to brake right before the yellow banner there. Make sure you keep a tight line through here. I kind of messed it up. I got a little bit of oversteer on the exit. Probably lost 10th or so off there too. And through here through this corner you want to go down to 4th, and then take kind of a late apex, and then get on the throttle as soon as possible there. You want to be hard on the power, and then of course turn in very soon there, and try to keep it on the apex as soon as you get off again on the throttle. 5th gear, and of course you want to be up in 6th as soon as you get under the banner. Then brake right before the 50 here, down the 4th gear. You got to downshift twice. Make sure you don't ride that rumble strip too much. This is a hard one to get. You want to clip it just right, and as soon as you clip it on the full throttle, and then go down the straightaway. And this lap was a 130.223. Now, I'm sure I could take, again, probably 3-4 tenths off of it. I bet I could get the car 129.9, 129.8, and I'm sure there's faster people out there. I made quite a few mistakes on that lap. Now, if you can get mid-130s online, that should be pretty good. You could run with the fastest of the fast if you're getting consistent mid-130s with the setup. So here is the setup. Alright, so first we're going to start with general. So first, of course, we're going to have the engine limiter on 4. The brake bias at 71%, the fuel at 15. You can always increase that if you're in a race. Usually in the race, just 30. The rear wing I have at 6, and downforce, there's no downforce for the front. Well, there's downforce, but it's not adjustable. For the gearing, I have it at 3.9116. And I don't think I messed with any of the individual gears, but I would double check. For the differential, for power I had 60, and for the coast I had 30. I tried different things, and it seemed to work best with these two settings. Tires, of course, are in slick softs. The pressures are stock, actually. They're 25. And the camber is negative 1.2 in the front and negative 0.3 in the rear. The toe is at negative 40 and at 110. The ride height, is at 60 in the front and 10 in the back. Springs I had them as hard as I could go. When they were softer, I was getting some oversteer going off the corner because there'd be so much weight that would add onto the one corner of the car if I'd have to try to chuck it in pretty quickly, and it would just slide. So with them all the way up, it seemed to work the best. Anti-roll bars, I have them both at 4. The bump I have at 0. The fast bump I have at 0 in the front and 1 in the rear. The rebound I have 4 in the front and 6 in the rear. With the fast rebound I have 2 in the front and 3 in the rear. Travel range I have at 60 in the front and 72 in the rear. So here's the replay of the lap. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and make sure to subscribe to the other listed channels at the end of the video. Thanks.